What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the best striker build for level 25, level 50, level 75, and level 100. This first one will be for level 25. Your position, you're going to go with striker. Height, we're going to go with 5'9". Weight, you're going to go with 141 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, you're not going to have that many options at level 25. So go with a first touch plus, and then once you get to level, I think is 36, you get your finesse shot plus. But go with a first touch plus. This will be really good, especially for level 25. And then from your regular playstyle, the first one I definitely recommend is the quick step. This is going to allow you to accelerate quicker. And then we're going to go with rapid. This is going to allow you to reach your full potential speed when you have the ball and your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. And then for the third one, guys, the finesse shot is good. Also is the power shot. The power shot is good if you know how to do them. So your third one, all up to you, either finesse shot or the power shot, but this is what you want for your playstyles and playstyle plus for level 25. Now, for the running style, the one I recommend is the turtle. This is the Mbappe running style. Running styles are just a visual thing, guys. It's just how your pro runs. You can go whatever one you prefer, but I recommend the turtle. Now we have the skill tree for level 25. You're only going to have 48 skill points, so focus on your acceleration and then get the pace focus. Now, this gives you 89 acceleration and 80 sprint speed, which is decent for now. You're only level 25, so keep that in mind. Then from the shooting, we're going to go with the 4-star weak foot, and then get your finishing. Get these 4 filled out, and then on this right side, get your shot power. Now, this gives you 93 finishing, which is really good. At level 25, you already have 93 finishing. That is very, very good. Then you got 86 shot power, which you also need the shot power, because the more shot power you have, the less you have to hold down on your shoot button, and it makes it difficult for goalkeepers to save. And then, of course, you want to have a 4-star weak foot. Now, the 4-star weak foot will be more than enough for level 25. In the next main level, level 50, we'll upgrade it to the 5-star. But the 4-star, you should be able to shoot with either of your foot. Then from the dribbling, just get the dribbling focus and then the agility. Now, this only gives you 80 agility, which isn't the greatest, but keep in mind, you're only level 25, and for the most part, when you're playing as a striker, the agility isn't that high. And then you only got a 3-star skill move, but don't worry, we will upgrade that later on in the main levels. Now, if we take a look at the overall build, you're going to be an 83 rated striker, guys. The overall doesn't matter. It's the individual stats, and it's how you play. But you got 84 pace, you got 85 shooting, 80 dribbling, and you got 76 physical. This was a level 25 striker build. Now we have level 50 striker build. Height, you're going to be 5'9". Weight, we're going to go with 141 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, I definitely recommend the finesse shot plus. This one has been really, really good this entire year. And even with those live tuning and pitch notes that we got, it's still very effective. You can go with the power shot plus. I don't know what level power shot plus gets unlocked, but this one's not bad either, but it did get nerfed a little bit. So I would just go with finesse shot plus. Makes it extremely difficult for goalkeepers to save it, and it's super easy to perform. Then from your regular ones, again, go with the power shot. Has a lot of power in it. When you go for the power shot, you activate the power shot with LB, RB, and then the shoot button. If you're on PlayStation, L1, R1, and then the shoot button. Then from the passing, we're just going to go with Tiki Taka for the short distance and one-time passes to come out much quicker. Then from the ball control, we're going to go with rapid, so your pro can reach the full speed when you have the ball, and your pro doesn't take those heavy touches when you're running with the ball. Then we're going to go with the press proven, guys. This is going to be really good to keep the ball very close to your feet, and if you need to shield the ball from defenders or just opponents in general with left trigger and L2. Then we're going to go with the quick step, just going to allow you to accelerate a little bit quicker. And then from the physical, I would recommend the Trivela, guys. The Trivelas are still good, and it gives you a different shot angle, shot making opportunity when you have the Trivela. The acrobatic isn't bad either, but definitely go with the Trivela. But these are the playstyles plus and playstyles that we went for level 50. Now, for the running style, the one I recommend is the turtle. This is the Mbappe running style. Again, you can use whichever running style you prefer, guys. There's just a visual thing. It does not affect your stats or nothing like that. It's just how your pro runs. Now we have the skill tree for level 50. You're going to have 87 skill points, so get your acceleration. Get these 2 pace focused, and then you're going to get these 2 sprint speed. Now, this gives you 91 acceleration and 86 sprint speed, which is good. This year, defenders in general are overpowered, so defenders might still be able to catch up with you, but if you're far enough, they shouldn't be able to catch up with you. Then from the shooting, we are going to get the 5-star weak foot. Then from the finishing, you're going to get it just like this. Get these 4. And then on his right side, focus on that shot power. Get that shot power. Now, you got 93 finishing, which is good. Don't worry, in the higher levels, we'll max it out eventually. Then you got 78 long shot, which isn't the greatest, but for the most part, you're going to be mostly scoring inside the box. And you have the finesse shot plus, so even if you are outside the box, you're still going to be able to score because the finesse shot plus is pretty overpowered. Then, of course, you got the 5-star weak foot. It is super important as a striker to be able to shoot with either of your foot. You don't want to make it predictable and easy to read when you're coming up against a human defender or a human goalkeeper, which one is your preferred foot. So go with the 5-star weak foot. Then from the dribbling, we're going to focus on dribbling focus and get your agility, and then get the 4-star skill moves, guys. Get the 4-star skill moves, and then get these 2 ball control right here. Now, if you don't really skill move, you can always take this out and put more either finishing or more pace, but as a striker, I would recommend at least a minimum 4-star skill move so you can beat your opponent sometimes, because sometimes you might have to beat them on a skill move. So definitely go with at least a 4-star skill move. Then you got 84 dribbling. That's going to determine how close the ball sticks to you. Then you got the 82 ball control, 80 balance. Now, the agility is at 84, which is, it's all right. You are a striker, so for the most part, strikers aren't going to have amazing agility. But if we back out, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be an 85 rated striker with 88 pace, really good shooting, 83 dribbling, and then 76 physical. This was a level 50 striker build. Now we have level 75 striker build. For the heights, we're going to go with 5'10", weight 141 pounds. Now, by the time you get to this level, you're going to have everything unlocked, all your playstyle plus and all that. So I highly recommend the Quick Step Plus, guys. This allows you to accelerate quicker when you're off the ball. Also, when you do the speed boost, boost works really well when you have the Quick Step Plus. Then, from the shooting or the scoring, go with a Finesse Shot Plus, guys. Now, we got a live tuning like about 2 weeks ago, and the Power Shot Plus is still good and effective, but it got nerfed a bit. So if I were you, I'll go with the Finesse Shot Plus because it's still very overpowered. You can score some crazy finesse from certain angles outside the box or even inside the box. So definitely go with the Finesse Shot Plus. It's really good. Then from your regular one, I would still go with the Power Shot, guys. It's still good. It's not as overpowered as it was a couple of weeks ago, but it's still good. Then we're going to go with a Tiki Taka. As a striker, you know, you're not going to be passing that much. Your job is to score goals. But when you do get the ball, you want to be able to pass it short distance and have the ability to pass it off really quick. And that's what the Tiki Taka will allow you to do. Then we're going to go with the rapid. So your pro can reach the highest speed potential when you're running with the ball. And your pro doesn't take those heavy touches when you're running with the ball. Then I would recommend the press proven, guys, because this is going to keep the ball very close to you when you're not sprinting. And also when you need to shield the ball from stronger opponents. So you shield the ball with left trigger or L2. Now, I also want to mention, guys, the Trickster is good because it's going to give you a unique skill move. When you do the fake shot, it'll do like a fake shot ball roll. So, you know, if you're that type of striker that's going to skill quite a bit, go with the Trickster just because it's good for skill moves in general. Then, for your last two, I would highly recommend Travella, guys. Have the Travella outside the foot shot. They're still good this year, and it gives you a different dimension of scoring, different ability to score, so you don't just rely on finesse shots and power shots. So Travellas are still good, and then we're going to go with aerial. It doesn't hurt to have this, so you have some sort of chance of out-jumping your opponent on the pitch. Now, these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for level 75. For the running style, the one I've been recommending the entire video has been the turtle. This is the Kylian Mbappe running style. Again, guys, you can use whichever running style you prefer or the one you like the most. I would just recommend the turtle. It's the Mbappe one. Why not? And you're playing a 5'10 build, so I think it works well for this build. Now we have the skill tree for level 75. You're going to have 123 skill points. So get your acceleration completely filled out, and then you're going to get your sprint speed completely filled out. Now this gives you 88 acceleration and 89 sprint speed, which is good for strikers. Now, this year, the center backs are overpowered when it comes to pace and catching up. So, you know, you're still going to have CBs catching up to you. But if you're in a far distance away enough from the CB, you should be able to outpace them without no issue. Then from the shooting, of course, get that 5-star weak foot. You're going to get your finishing completely maxed out. That'll give you 97. And then for the shot power, get your shot power filled out. And then the long shot and shot power. Now, you have 97 finishing, guys. That is really, 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 really good. There's no reason why you're missing with this build unless you don't know how to aim or shoot. But this is really good. Then you got the 5-star weak foot, so you can shoot and even pass with either of your foot, so you don't have to worry about putting it on your preferred foot. And you don't want to make it obvious for a human goalkeeper or a human center back to predict which one is your preferred foot. Then of course you got the 94 shot power and then the 80 shot power, guys. Don't worry about it. Even though the 80 shot power is low, we will upgrade it a little bit higher at level 100. But trust me, with the finesse shot plus combination, you're going to be scoring a lot of goals, whether it's inside or outside the box. Then from the dribbling, get the dribbling focus. Then you're going to get the 4-star skill move. And then get this agility right here, of course, with more dribbling. And then for this right side, get that ball control focus. More ball control. And then you're going to get some balance, boys and girls. Just like this. Now, this gives you 86 agility, which is pretty good. It's pretty good for a striker. You know, the majority of the time, strikers aren't going to have insane agility compared to a winger. Then you got 89 balance, which is good. That's going to determine how often your pro falls when you're being challenged by other center backs or just people that are stronger than you. So you have 89 balance and you have the press proven playstyle. So it's going to be pretty difficult for opponents just to shove you off the ball. Then you got 90 ball control with 90 dribbling and, of course, the 4-star skill move. You can always go with the 5-star skill moves if you want. If you are that type of striker that you're going to utilize a 5-star skill move, then go with it. But I think the majority of the people, the 4-star, will do the job. And then last but not least, boys and girls, we are going to go with some reactions. Get your mental focus. Now, the reactions are important because that's going to allow for your pro to react quicker to the ball. Animations just come out much more better. And then, of course, the composure is important because when you're under pressure, you want your pro to perform to the full ability. And the animations do come out better when you have high composure and you're being under pressure. Now we back out, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be an 88 rated striker. Remember, the rating doesn't matter. It's how you play, and it's the individual stats. You have 88 pace, 89 shooting, 89 dribbling, and you got good enough physical. This was level 75 striker build. Now we have level 100 striker build. Your position is going to be striker. Heights, we're going to go with 5'10". You don't want to be playing too small as a striker, or else you're just going to get bodied and pushed off the ball. Weights, we're going to go with 141 pounds. It's not too heavy or it's not too light. I think it's a good balance. So go with 141 pounds. Then for your playstyle plus, the first one I recommend is the quick stat plus. This is going to allow you to accelerate quicker when you're off the ball. Then we're going to go with Finesse Shot Plus, guys. The Finesse Shot Plus is still really good. A couple of weeks ago, we got the live tuning, which kind of tweaked and nerfed down a little bit the Power Shot Plus. Now, the Power Shot Plus is still good. It's just not as overpowered as it was a few weeks ago. But if you want, you can go with the Power Shot Plus. But we're going to go with the Finesse Shot Plus because it's still very good, whether you're inside or outside the box. And if the keeper is out of his line just by a little bit and you Finesse Shot, it's going to most likely go in. So these are the two that we went for, the plus. Then from the regular one, go with the Power Shot. It's still good, just not as overpowered as it was a few weeks ago, like I said. Then we're going to go with Tiki Taka, just so you can do the short distance passes much more quicker. You know, as a striker, your job is to score. If you get the ball, pass it quickly, then make runs. Then from the ball control, we're going to go with the rapid, so you can reach your highest potential speed possible, and so your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. Then we're going to go with the press proven, because this is going to help you shield the ball from stronger opponents. And when you're not sprinting, your pro will keep the ball very close to the feet. So you definitely want that. You can also go with the trickster. When you have the trickster and you do a fake shot, it does a unique fake shot that only you can use if you have the trickster playstyle. So if you're the type of player that likes to skill a lot and use a lot of skill moves, trickster is pretty good for that. Then from the physical, I would recommend the Travella, guys. Travellas are still good, and Travellas gives you a unique, different variation to score instead of just finessing or power shotting. So definitely go with Travella. The acrobatic is not bad, but you're only 5'10", so I definitely recommend Travella. And then last but not least, we're going to go with aerial. It doesn't hurt to have the ability to jump. Now, like I said, you're only 5'10", but if you have aerial, you're going to have a higher chance of winning certain headers and duels, so definitely go with this. But these are the playstyle plus and playstyles that we went for level 100. Now, for the running style, the one I've been recommending the entire video has been the turtle. This is the Mbappe one. I think this one works really well for this height, so the 5'10" height. Again, guys, I gotta say this in every build. You can use whichever running style you prefer. You can even use the default. I know players that use the default. It's all up to you, but I recommend the turtle. Now we have the skill tree for level 100. You're gonna have 160 skill points. max out your pace, ladies and gentlemen. Max it out completely. You want to be as fast as you can as a striker. 92 acceleration and 93 sprint speed. This is really, really good. Remember, you can also get more pace through the facilities, so keep that in mind. But I think this will be, yeah, this is max out pace. Then from the shooting, you're going to get the 5-star weak foot. Get your finishing completely filled out. Then on this right side, get your shot power. Get the long shot and shot power. And then we're going to get these 2 long shots in the bottom. And then these 2 long shots in the top. Now, you have 97 finishing. That is really, really, really good. As long as you know how to aim and shoot, there's no reason why you're missing chances. Honestly, you have 97 finishing. Then you got 94 shot power, which is good. So when you're just going for a regular shot, you know, the ball's in trouble much, much quicker. And of course, you also have the play style, the power shot, and the finesse shot. So you're pretty much covered. And you got Travello. So when it comes to shooting, you can score different type of ways with your foot. Then you got the 89 long shots. You know, for whatever reason you can't get in the box and you need to start shooting from outside the box, go for it. Because remember, you got the finesse shot plus, and then the higher your long shots is, the higher chance you have of scoring. And then last but not least, one of the most important parts of the build is the weak foot. You have the 5-star weak foot, so you can pass with either of your foot or even shoot with either of your foot. As a striker, I've been saying it throughout the entire video, it is important that you have the ability to shoot with either of your foot. You don't want to make it predictable for defenders or goalkeepers to predict which one is your preferred foot. Now, from the dribbling, get your dribbling focus, get the agility, you're going to get the 4-star skill move, and then you're going to get the agility and dribbling filled out just like this. On this right side, you're going to get the ball control focus, get the ball control, more ball control, and of course, get your balance, guys. You want to get balance. Now, you got 91 balance, which is good for a striker. That's going to determine how often your pro falls or gets off the ball when you're being challenged. And then since you have the 91 balance and the press proven, it's going to make it difficult for CBs, just to push you off the ball because of that high balance and the press proven play style. Then you have 88 agility, which is good, guys. You have it in the high 80s. Remember, you are a striker, and the striker builds don't have the highest agility. You can always get more agility through the facilities, so keep that in mind. And then, of course, you got 92 ball control with 90 dribbling, and then you got the 4-star skill move. Guys, you can always go with more skill moves if you want. I think the 4-star skill moves will be more than enough for you, but if you want, you can go with the 5-star skill move. And then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we got the physical. We're going to get some jumping on this build. It does not hurt to have jumping. And then last but not least, get your reactions and then mental focus. Now, 83 jumping is pretty good. That's actually pretty good for a striker that's only 5'10". And then you got the 82 stamina. That should be more than enough, guys. If you're running out of stamina, maybe you're running way too much as a striker and you're not doing proper runs, but you can put the relentless playstyle if you want. Then you got 92 reactions. The reactions are important because that's going to allow for your pro to react quicker to the ball as you're about to receive it. And the overall responsiveness of your build will feel much, much better. And then, of course, you got the 90 composure. Composure is important, guys, because when you're under pressure, whether it's a CB or any opponent, you want your pro to perform to the fullest ability, and you want good animations under pressure. So definitely go with some composure. That's what it does. When you're under pressure, it allows you to play to your full potential. Now we back out, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be an 89 rated striker. Remember, the overall doesn't matter. It's the individual stats, and it's how you play striker. You got 92 pace, which is good. You got 90 shooting. You got 90 dribbling. And then from the physical, what really matters, is the reactions, the strength, composure, and jumping. Other than that, boys and girls, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.